FBI agents in second meeting this week with Nigeria's police IG to demand Abba Kyari's arrest extradition. The agents have returned on Friday, today, that was yesterday, to ensure their demands are met, citing the urgency of the case. Officials of the Federal Bureau of Investigation have met with the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, to demand the arrest and extradition of Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari to the United States, Sahara reporters learned. According to a top source, 4 FBI agents met with IGP on Thursday, asking that Nigeria's celebrated cop Kyari be taken to the United States for interrogation over his role in the activities of suspected serial internet fraudster Ramon Abbas, more commonly known as Hush Puppy. The source stated that the agents have returned on Friday to ensure their demands are met, citing the urgency of the case. He said FBI agents met with the IGP to demand Abba Kyari's arrest and extradition to the US, citing the urgency of the case. 4 FBI agents returned to the IG's office this morning. They are asking the IGP to release Kyari for investigation. Wow, okay. They're gonna have to. I mean, I don't think America can just, grab and just take him by force. So they have to release him. Take away for okay. I know it's probably hard, but just remove the fact that he's Nigeria's celebrated cop. I don't know who he's celebrating for, but Nigeria's most celebrated cop. Take that and just look at him as a normal human being. Will he have the liver to say no to FBI? Would the FBI even be asking? Of course, with the rank and where he is, and of course, him being in government, they have to go around this in a very much different way. And obviously, Usman Alkali Baba, from the statement before, said they want an internal review of the allegations. So when you review the allegations, what will you then do? Because really and truly, you have to clear the Nigerian police's name, because it will be a bad look if you decide not to go, because then it's like, are you guilty? And then if you decide to go and then you're guilty, or if you're innocent, I mean, either way, you get to stand firm and you know where you stand. And of course, they're gonna have to release him, because not releasing him very much is shady. Or after the internal review of the allegations, would they then be like, you know what, these allegations are false, we don't subscribe to this, therefore we're not going to release him? Would that actually happen? I highly doubt it. If anything, I think Nigerians will even apply pressure to make sure that Kyari is taken away, so that the investigation will take place. And yeah, come on, I don't know how the strings that Hush Puppy can pull for him not, because he's not. The thing is, for Hush Puppy, it's not really working well in his favor. So by connection, with Abba Kyari, then there's no hope. Basically, there's just sufficient evidence, which took a lot of time, investigation, and planning by the FBI. But there's sufficient evidence to prove that maybe, Hush Puppy is involved in all these things. And there have been phone numbers released and WhatsApp messages released that show conversations between Hush Puppy and Kyari. So I'm not really sure. That's literally it. So the Nigerian police says we are going to make sure we get justice. Justice for who? For who? I'm not sure. But I guess, honestly, it is what it is at this point. It really is what it is, because this is their second meeting. So Nigeria can just play stubborn and be like, you will keep coming for meetings, but we're not going to release the man. I know it's so funny. It's now the time that, the president is now not in the country. All these kind of things they're happening, when this just taints Nigeria in a whole different light. Someone says, super cop to face super fraud against super world power. Let's wait for a super result. Somebody here says, a time to sow and a time to reap, God made them all. Somebody says, may God expose the bad eggs in Nigeria forces. We are tired of rotten, merciless, and bribe collectors in all Nigerian forces. Let Abba Kyari prove his innocence to Nigerians. And I think it's a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing if he proves his innocence, in which I'm like, it's highly unlikely that he's innocent. Um, especially as people are talking about the kind of houses he's building in the north and how the gates are made of steel and glass. Cool. It's not the DCP job, but yeah, it's not the DCP job that's giving him that kind of income. Absolutely not. I mean, we understand there's corruption, but still. Um, Someone says this is becoming real. How will it not be real? Excuse me. Of course, I mean, honestly, this is just too much for Nigerians to handle at this point. Nigerians need to, I hope maybe they're excited. I don't even know. But it is a lot that is going on right now. God, let him face Wuru and Mago case against him and other corrupt politicians by themselves. Their cup is getting full. It may really just be that to get justice against all these corrupt politicians, it would have to be international, where with their money laundering and all that, they get in trouble in another country and cases are taking up there. So yeah, I think it would take something magical, in my opinion. With the way things are going, it would take a miracle. It would take something marvelous. It would take something unthinkable to for America to just drop or the FBI to just drop this case, huh? Yeah, that is crazy. Somebody here says, let him be tortured. He has been torturing innocent people in order to make money for them. It's America now. What they'll do? This is a high profile case, so they won't put him in some jaggedy cell. um, I doubt Hush Puppy is even treated as bad as he, or in terms of being embarrassed and beaten up, and that only applies for some reason in some other places that's basically in America. But it's not, I'm not saying America cannot have bad prison systems, but I'm just saying that these are high profile cases. So with people like this that are involved in cases, I mean, we're talking millions and millions of dollars of fraud. Okay, it's not some little $10,000, $20,000. I mean, it's not little, but you get what I mean. In comparison to the money and the numbers that they deal with, this is very much, a very big situation. So yeah, I mean, listen, this for Nigerians may just be entertaining, absolutely. Let's see how the relations between Nigeria and America is gonna go after this, or even during this whole thing. FBI agents, I don't know. They might have to be careful because Nigeria may just play with them and they keep going around in circles and not achieve anything. So yeah, put what you think about this and don't forget to like and subscribe.